Hi guys, it's been a few days. I think I got the phone on Friday and it's now, I think, Wednesday. And so it's been a few days. I've got to use the phone a lot and I decided to give you my product review on it. I'm filming this with my husband's iPhone 5 so that you can see what the clarity of the video is. So I'm going to go over my pros and cons. I'll start with the cons first. And one of the things that I preferred on my own old phone was even though the screen is bigger, it's narrower. And so things are smaller. Like if I compare this to the iTouch, like playing games, for example, it's hard to, I like to play Bejeweled and Jewels with friends, and it's just hard to get your finger to hit the little area that you want. So I don't do as well playing with games. Okay, and you might think, okay, that's not a big deal. Okay, that's fine. But I notice also on certain websites, like Facebook, for example, it's hard to see sometimes, and you can't, pinch and make it wider like you can when you're just safaring the internet. I have gotten used to that because, I've been looking at this for a while, so my eyes have adjusted, but I prefer it just to be a little bit bigger. The other thing that, speaking of Facebook, uploading videos to Facebook or YouTube, as I mentioned in a prior video, it's really hard to upload because for some reason it breaks connection. And I used to use my iTouch all the time to upload videos to YouTube, no problems. I could set it down, walk away, come back, half hour later, and it's uploaded. With this, I have to babysit it, and I actually have to keep the screen alive, if you will, valid like this. If it goes dark, I have to actually touch it to make sure that maybe when it's rendering, because it's just high quality, it breaks. I don't know what the problem is, but I just thought that was more difficult, and I thought I'd mention it. Another thing also, when I upload videos, pictures, when I used to upload pictures to Facebook or other sites, it would give me a notification up at the top if it failed. This does not do that, so I kind of am bummed about that because I would like to know if something didn't work. Okay, so those are my cons. Pros. I like the FaceTime without the Wi-Fi. I think that's pretty cool. I've used it a few times when I was out and about and shopping, and I wanted to get somebody's opinion. Hey, do you like this shoe or whatever? Or is this what you're looking for, at the store? That's a cool feature. It doesn't always work, and sometimes it's slow to connect. You can't be like in the middle of the store. Just, I guess, where you would get good cell service or not matters. The pictures off of this thing is super clear. I'm going to show you some examples so you can see what that looks like. The videos look good. I mean, check out this video. Hopefully it looks good to you. Suri. My husband loves Suri. Oh my gosh. Probably because she listens to him. Oh, sorry, that's my dryer. And doesn't give him flack like I do. So Suri's great if you are into sports. You can get sports scores. He's always talking to Suri. I haven't used Suri that much, but, Google, not Google, I keep calling it Google Maps because that's what I'm used to using for navigation. Apple Maps is okay. We used it a couple times, had trouble with it, but I heard that there are some glitches, so hopefully they'll improve that. The other thing, this is thinner and lighter. My sisters have the 4 and the 4S, and they were so funny when they were touching this. They said, oh my gosh, this is too thin, this is too light, I'd be afraid to carry this. Okay, just like anything else, you get used to it, and, it seems pretty durable. And I am glad I got the case cover, though, because I feel better. Panoramic pictures, awesome. I'll show an example of that. it was pretty easy to use when you do it this way. When you try to do it this way, I had problems. The other last thing that I like that's a positive is I like that Apple allows you to have a breakout of your Apple IDs. What I mean by that is you can have a separate one for iTunes, FaceTime, and iCloud. And that's pretty handy because if you're like me and you want to share your iTunes music and TV shows with your family, you're able to do that now because you can have one, like we have one computer, our iMac, and that holds all of our video or music and TV and stuff that we buy from iTunes, and we can just pick and choose what we want on our devices. And then you can have a separate Apple ID for FaceTime and iCloud, and that's important because you don't want to commingle your pictures or your contacts. I knew a couple that they didn't realize that, and they got shared the same iCloud account, and it was just a big mess on their phones because their contacts were commingled. So just a tip if you are gonna do it with your family. Okay, that's my review on the iPhone 5. I really am glad that I got the iPhone 5 overall, and I know a lot of you guys are not big Apple fans, and listen, I just call it like I see it. This is my opinion from my experience, and believe me, I love the competition. The competition is what drives the other companies to do better. So it's important that we have lots of options out there for the end consumer, different price points, and I just am trying to be honest and fair. So if you don't agree with me, that's okay. You don't have to, but I'm just trying to give you my fair opinion. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate it. I can't believe how many views I've gotten on the unboxing video. That is very encouraging that people are interested. So glad that that you are, and thank you also for the positive comments and the likes. Appreciate it. I really do. All right, take care.